The Children's Advocacy Center movement was based on a case of an 11-year-old girl named Beverly, who told about sexual abuse by her mother's boyfriend. The investigators believed Beverly, but her mother could not or would not. The case was prosecuted successfully by a very capable district attorney by the name of Bud Kramer in Huntsville, Alabama. But what he discovered about the young girl after the prosecution was anything but success. Her mother did not believe her. That left her feeling betrayed and abandoned. Life beyond the prosecution of her abuser and her mother left Beverly with behavior problems, thoughts of suicide. She even tried to drown another child while in a group home placement. And when she became an adult, she moved back with her mother and became a teen mother. This scenario is unlike many cases that the Children's Advocacy Center is involved in. The district attorney in Huntsville, Alabama believed that things should be different for children who were disclosing abuse, that children should be believed, and that the system needed to change for children. From Beverly's story came the Children's Advocacy Center movement and the multidisciplinary team that would help to ensure that more children would have parents that were supportive during the process of disclosing abuse and beyond, so that they could support their children and believe them when they told about abuse. In Lawrence County, we have such a team of professionals that provides children and families faced with child sexual abuse disclosures that support that they need to endure the difficulties ahead. It is the collaboration of child abuse professionals that ensures that children have all of their needs met. And we also want to make sure that their cases do not fall through the cracks. And when I began my work with the Children's Advocacy Center as a team member of that multidisciplinary team, we weren't a good team until the district attorney's office in Lawrence County got behind that team and supported it. And what they found when they started to look at the number of cases that had gone undetected, uninvestigated, not looked at, 444 cases of abuse that had not been paid attention to. Since then, we have been able to seal that gap and protect those cases from falling through the cracks. The partner agencies of the Children's Advocacy Center are critical to the success of child sexual abuse cases here in Lawrence County. Those agencies are some of the folks that are behind me here on the podium. They are the District Attorney's Office, Children and Youth Services, Jameson Hospital, the Human Services Center, the Crisis Shelter of Lawrence County, Juvenile Probation, all of our local law enforcement agencies, and of course the Children's Advocacy Center. And I want to mention the team members that are so much a part of it, because without them, the work that I'm doing every day wouldn't happen. It's the collaboration that we have among all the partner agencies that I've mentioned that makes this work successful and it helps children in our community. The members are Sandy Copper from Children and Youth Services, Joanne Nini, also from Children and Youth Services, Sergeant Kevin Sealbaugh of the Newcastle Police Department, Trooper Harry Gustafson of the Pennsylvania State Police, Sheila Fruit from the Crisis Shelter, Nicole Amerville from the Crisis Shelter, Kate Feebaird of the District Attorney's Office, Kathy Bertelin from the Victim Witness Office of the District Attorney's Office, Rachel Hardister from Juvenile Probation, Michelle Kelly Thompson from Human Services, and Jane Sheehan from Jameson Hospital. And I get the great pleasure of facilitating this wonderful group of people. They're dedicated and they're ready to take on this work. Monthly, we meet as a multidisciplinary team and review about 12 to 15 new cases of child abuse every month. On top of that, we're also following the cases that we've already reviewed to make sure that those cases don't fall through the cracks. Of the viable cases that we see, 40% of those go on to the district attorney's office. And of those, 90% or better are prosecuted successfully. And I was very excited, and Josh and I have talked about this before, of his dedication to making sure that perpetrators are held accountable, and we're very excited about that. But better yet, the kids that we are supporting receive the support and services that they need so that they hopefully don't have to endure the same kind of story that I told you about Beverly. My work in the field of family violence began at the crisis shelter of Lawrence County 23 years ago. I learned my work not only from the staff that mentored me, but from the victims and survivors of childhood sexual abuse who shared their stories of victimization and survival. These lessons have been crucial to the work I continue to do at the Advocacy Center, and I thank them for their courage to tell me their stories. With their stories, like Christy shared with us tonight, with great courage, I continue to urge people to believe the children when they tell of abuse. It is critical if we are to help them to recover and to grow up to be healthy and happy. And I'm so pleased to have this rally that Dana has put together to make sure that people in our community will believe children when they tell, and they can get them to the proper officials to begin the investigation so that we can get them the help that they need and the support that they need so that they can be healthy and happy. Thank you very much.